No, it's right there. Uh, Hello. I guess you guys on stream can hear me, but so there's so much noise in this room right now, but we can start on the Windows challenges. Uh, so when you get the VM, you just get a login screen, nothing fancy. And if you try, and we give you the password to that, so you just have to log in with the password, password 123. So much noise. So click on the RIT user and password. Yes, but I can't hear myself.
So everyone give Amanda attention for like 5 minutes. She's just gonna go through the demo challenges.
So if we go to the challenges hints, hopefully I don't have the password there. So easy one says we have to do some privask and we have to become admin user. This is a really vague instruction. So if you click on the view hints, it says something you did not. Someone forgot to change the hints about it, but this is not what you have to look for. Um, so ignore what I just said. On your VM, you would want to just take a look around the machine and just see what's weird and what's not. So let's okay. So we have the PowerShell running. So we can start from the C drive. So so just looking around, we see there's a web server running. That's different. It's not supposed to be there, and obviously we need. It's obviously the weird thing that's standing out. So we need to use that to become admin. So we can take a look at the since it's a web server, we assume it has a service running. So we can do s get service. Is that in Windows, guys? Get service and find stir. So we see that we do have a web server running, and if we take a deeper look at the service, we can see what's going on. So SC stands for it's some service executable according to the Windows gurus. So I think it tells you details about the service that's running. So we can give SE and QC is I believe details. I don't know. I'm not a Windows guy. But if you do this command, it's going to give you information about the service, so we can see what type it is, what it does after it does an error. I don't know if you guys can see it, but on stream I hope you can. And it also tells us the binary that's being executed. If you're new to Windows, this does not look weird to you. It looks pretty normal. But if you look carefully, in Windows, you need to be specific about the binary path, and you have to put in quotes. So when it's searching for that binary, it doesn't uh, execute another binary that has the same name. So this is because of unquoted service unquoted service path. So this first challenge is requiring you to exploit that type of vulnerability. So yes, well, it's advanced Windows, so it's not gonna be easy. So when we find this, the first thing you have to do is just look up how to exploit this if that's what you want to do. And there's two ways to do this. There's the automated way, or you can do it the by hand. You can manually just stop the service, change, create a binary that has the same name, as this binary, and restart the service, and voila. In our case, we are going to use the automated method. So if we do how to exploit, as you can see, there's multiple resources to go to. But in our case, we are gonna. You should definitely read this blog post because it tells you why it's vulnerable to this exploit. Is it exploit the right word? Vulnerability? I think that's the yeah. So read this, and it really just helps you understand this. And eventually, if you go through a lot of pages, you are gonna find. One second. You are gonna find this website. Yeah, PowerShell. Up. I think it's GitHub. Yeah, this one. You are gonna find something like this one. I should have prepared myself. Something like this. So you find this, and essentially what this is doing is it um, goes to this page and downloads this PowerShell script. If you're really into PowerShell, you can try to read it and understand it. It's pretty interesting. But again, after a lot of research, you're gonna find out you can automate your process. So what we need to do is we need to download that PowerShell script and um, create a user and add that user to the admin group and become again administration admin. So we are gonna do some PowerShell. We are gonna copy exactly this command. So we can do copy. Ah, ah. Oh my god, this is gross. Do I have to write this? I don't want to write this. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. So, ah, damn it, Windows. Okay, we're just gonna write this out. You're gonna watch me type PowerShell. In that case, you guys can start talking now. You're free to talk. I don't know Windows. No, there's multiple, but if essentially you have to run this PowerShell script, and you will become um the admin user. But if you do have problem connecting to GitHub, a solution is well, the problem is that PowerShell uses TLS 1, and GitHub requires you to use TLS 1.2, and obviously it's not going to connect to GitHub, and it's going to be like, oh, I don't know what you're doing. A solution for that is you can have the binary on your local machine, so you can set up like a simple web server. So in this case, I had the PowerShell script downloaded, and you can tell the Windows VM to download the PowerShell script from your host machine, and it's going to work right away. It looks like I'm getting kicked out, so I cannot
Oh no,
really.
you're not getting kicked out. You can talk. I thought you said you were done. You said everyone could start talking.
Oh no, 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 no! I'm not.
Well, it's hard to hear if people are talking
Oh,
on the stream. So
okay. Sorry. In that case, I'm going to continue writing this PowerShell script. Uh, then it's all good. Okay. So I'll continue going. So PowerShell script executable. VM for what? Well, if you look at the stream before, we have the link to the VM. So I don't know what that question is for. There was a question on Twitch asking VM for what. I don't know what the question was.
Ian for both.
Yeah.
I'll talk to him.
Okay, so you have to type in PowerShell exec um no exit, and so like I said, we are gonna download my the PowerShell script from my local machine. So I'm gonna use, in my case, I'm gonna use new object client dot download. Okay, so I need to get my IP port 8080 slash PowerShell power not PowerShell power up dot PS1. Then I have to close that quotes, and right after I download this in memory. So what this is going to do is download the PowerShell script in memory, because we have Windows Defender being the good guy and deleting every time you download a malicious PowerShell. So it deletes it right away. So we have to run this in memory. So right after I've downloaded the script, that's fine. Then we need to modify the service, the web server service, to point to our downloaded PowerShell. So we can do modif uh, get modif. I don't know if I'm spelling that right. Service, and after that, you just have to restart the web server. So right here, so this is pretty much the step for either one. Um, Let me put the HTTP other HTTP. Have my Python running. So if I run this, 1 second. Beautiful. Uh, I think I messed up. Enzo, is this the right? Exit. Oh, that's wrong. There should be no exit. Okay, now it's working. So I had a space between the dash no and exit, but it has to be dash no exit. And when you run that, it's gonna do this. And right at the bottom, I don't know, right here at the bottom, you can see that it created a new user named John, and the password is password123 and exclamation mark. And after that, it's been added to the admin user. So what we can do now is, well, we can just log out from this user. I'm sorry, but again, if you now we notice there's a John user because of the PowerShell stuff we just did, and if we log in with the username with the password, which is password, well, that's really small, but as you can see, we well, hmm, it's taking a while to load on the stream, but for people in here, it's showing the Windows Server. Oh, wait, it's not showing. 1 second. Okay, that took a while.
Once you're done with this challenge, I think I should be enough for people to go off.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna stop after this. So yeah, when you log in as the John user, you're pretty much admin on the box. And if we open PowerShell, we can go to the where we go. We can go to the admin user.
How this works? Well, you need to start it as you need to run as administrator.
No,
It's the top one. That's the ISC. You don't want that.
no, no.
No,
Oh,
it's the ISC. That should work. Though. You can still do it. Oh, okay.
oh, God, Windows. This one.
Right click it.
Yeah, right there. You can go to. No, the CV users admin.
Yep.
Got them ls cd desktop, and we see easy one that text. And because it's an easy one, I'm gonna show the flag. That's the flag. Well, it's base 64 encoded, so just decode that, and that should give you the flag for easy one. I know it's kind of weird this time, but we're trying to do like easy one and easy two challenges for each week. But obviously, it's Windows, so it's always not gonna be fun. But yeah, that's easy one. If you guys need help, you can always just message me on
Workplace.
workplace and
There you go. You
Discord.
need some sleep, buddy.
Workplace and Discord and whatever email, whatever.